Nvidia sold more 3090 than AMD could sell any other GPU, and Microsoft is lying to you. Hey, welcome to a fresh new episode of the TD News Show, and let's just jump into it. Any of AMD 6000 series GPU doesn't appear as a standalone GPU on Steam's hardware survey, but here's the thing: to appear on Steam's hardware standalone GPU survey, or to get a specific line, that GPU at least needs to be over 0.15%, which Steam's hardware survey indicates that any of 6000 series GPUs aren't. So that means AMD's 6000 series RDNA 2 GPUs are a big failure. AMD's GPU division is gonna slowly die. Well, no, because Steam's hardware survey isn't the be-all end-all indication of industry's trend. There are a lot of things to consider, like the whole global shortage. AMD is struggling on its manufacturing process. Buyers are struggling and getting frustrated, for the obscene pricing that every GPU has, and a lot of GPUs are ending up on mining rigs, and there is a big thing, and that is not all people are comfortable sharing their hardware info to Steam. So that is one of the biggest reason, or this could be one of the biggest reason why 6000 series GPUs doesn't appear on Steam's hardware survey. But that doesn't mean the RDNA 2 GPUs are a big failure, because the last quarter's financial report indicates that AMD is doing pretty well, and their GPU division and 6000 series GPUs making them more money than ever. And while we're talking about hardware sales, Sony recently said that they sold over 22 million PS5, and that's a huge number. Not only that, they also said that they are no more selling the $499 PS5 at a loss, and they have enough resource to make more PS5. So that only means that Sony had some secret stash of chips somewhere there that they're hidden and not sharing with anybody. But wait, there's more. We have got some new details about Sony's upcoming PSVR 2. Like the PSVR 2 is going to be a single cord device. That means there's going to be only one cable connecting to PS5, and no, there's going to be no pass-through box. And also it's going to be a 4K OLED screen with 110 degree of field of view. Now all of these are rumors. They are not coming from Sony directly, but comparing to everything else, I think these specifications are legit. But unlike Sony, not everybody is being honest. Some are being very arrogant. Now, we all know Windows 11's announcement created a lot of confusion among consumers, thanks to some unusual hardware requirements. Now, to clear everything up, Microsoft held a Q&A video sort of things, but except solving all the confusion and making people happy, well, it made people angry and unhappy. Thanks to the employee who was doing the whole Q&A session, well, I think there was a question that is Windows 11 going to be available for everybody, or can everybody install Windows 11? And guess what she said? This is not a joke, this is legit what he says. Well, she said that it sucks that not everybody can be eligible to use Windows 11, because they need eligible hardware to use Windows 11, and if you don't have that eligible hardware, you cannot use Windows 11. I don't know what's happening with Microsoft, like why? And the biggest reason, or the biggest eligible hardware piece or thing that you need to install Windows 11, and that is TPM module, which was supposed to be secure. And now researchers are saying that those hackers who have done their homework, well, they can hack the TPM module in just 30 minutes. So what the fuck is Microsoft? And dare I say, that's not the only thing that making people angry about Microsoft. Well, they recently unveiled their Microsoft or Windows 365 pricing, the whole cloud computing streaming service, and the prices are pretty ridiculous. For one core, 2 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage per user, you have to pay $24 a month, and it goes as high as $150, which is expensive. Like, if I'm able to pay $150 every month for a subscription, I would buy a new PC. Legit, I would buy a new PC. And talking about buying PC, is your GPU making way too much noise than you can bear? Well, hold yourself, because Asus and Noctua are partnering up to build new GPUs, and this is like like pretty surprising. Like there were rumors that the partnership is happening behind the scenes, but I thought, how? Like Asus is one of the most flashiest gamery brand. Like their design is unapologetically gamery, and on the other hand, Noctua, they haven't changed their color scheme like ever. They haven't changed their color scheme, and those two brands partnering up, and now it looks like it's true, they are making GPUs together. And like honestly, why stop at GPUs? Like Asus makes motherboard, power supplies, cases. Why not partner up with Noctua and make Noctua branded or Noctua themed motherboard, power supply, cases? Heck, Asus, start making RAM. Like, do they make RAMs? If not, make RAM, partner up with Noctua, and let's build a Noctua PC together. A PC so silent that you don't even know it exists, because I'm sure nobody's gonna build it, but if somebody's gonna build it, well, it's gonna be pretty awesome. And to be honest, I would legit use it. I'm serious. Like, if there's a full Noctua theme PC with the whole that color scheme, I would legit use it. But now it's a time for some legit quick news. So let's talk about some quick. Apple begins selling Touch ID equipped Magic Keyboard at $149. Zoom to pay $85 million for lying about encryption. YouTube starts paying short creator its $100 million fund. TikTok is testing a Snapchat style story feature. T-Mobile to shut down Sprint LTE network by June 30, 2022. UK considers blocking Nvidia takeover of ARM over security. Virgin Galactic starts selling tickets to space again for $450,000 per seat. FTC rebooks Facebook for misleading comment about NYU researchers. And finally, Google's new Nest Cam and Doorbell can run on batteries. And that was all the techie stuff for today. And if you want to know more about any of the stories, all the links will be linked down in the description, so don't forget to check them out. Now let's talk about some of the stuff I like, starting with Quentin Tarantino said that if he ever makes a Rambo First Blood remake, he would cast Adam Driver as Rambo. Now I can see Adam Driver being Rambo and doing Rambo as shit, but here's the thing, didn't he said that he's not gonna make any more movies? Like, he's gonna be like attached with some projects, but mostly behind the scenes, like producer, writer, something like that, but he would not make any more movies. Now he's saying he would be, if he would make any remake. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. They're like, to be honest, when Hollywood ever made sense? Like, it's the same when Scorsese said that Marvel movies are not movies, they are not good, they shouldn't be considered as cinema. And James Gunn recently said, well, it's awfully cynical. And I 100% legitimately, like, I'm saying legit a lot today, but yeah, I agree with James Gunn here, because, like, to be honest, I can understand where Martin Scorsese is coming from. He is one of the OGs. He was he was and is one of the most talented, original, like, amazing director of any time. Like, he is like one of those people who would be in the history of cinema. Like, he's one of those guys. But saying that Marvel movies are not good, I don't think that's a good thing, because let's be honest, what's the purpose of cinema or any entertainment medium? To entertain people. And if, heck, Marvel movies are any bad, good, any movies is doing that and people are getting entertained, well, they are fulfilling what they are supposed to do. Cinemas are to enjoy. Okay, yes, there are the whole aspect of beauty, creativity, art form, all that, but the main purpose, if you are enjoying something, a cinema, a movie, a video, anything, then it's fulfilled its purpose. It doesn't have to be super flashy, it doesn't have to be very cinematic, it doesn't have to be story rich. If you're entertained, you're good, bro. And I think Marvel movies are super entertaining, and I'm sure there's going to be thousands and millions of people who would agree with me. And lastly, Jason Momoa is already wanting a director cuts of Dune. Like I heard that Dune's going to be a long ass movie, and it looks like a slow paced movie, and the director who is directing Dune, he makes, like, most of his movies are slow burn, and he want a director cuts which going to be probably longer. Like, I can understand one. Like, I know that Jason Momoa is a filmmaker inside. He has very expensive cameras. He knows here and there of directing. Not here and there. He probably knows a lot about directing more than me. But like he was the first to wanting Snyder's cut, and now there's like I think Jason Momoa should make a group or a non-profit where they demand to release director cuts for every single movie, no matter if he is on the project or not. Release director cuts. I'm with you, Momoa. If you do that, I'm with you. Okay, I'm gonna be one of the frontiers of that non-profit NGO, whatever you say, a group. Okay, I'm with you, but I'm not with you anymore. Like not with you guys anymore, because this episode is ending. Yes, this is the end of this video. So if you liked it, hit the like button. If you don't, leave it a dislike. Although it would hurt me pretty bad. But do whatever you want, man. It's your life. Who am I? Your father? Do whatever you want. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, which I appreciate if you do that, well, do it by here. And there's Akash. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.